I did it and they ain't let me. PD told me get him, I got him, who gon' check me? City on my back, you can hate it, you gon' respect me. Sit back and watch me work, tell them haters, I started flexing. Team getting busy, you miss it, we can get reckless. Talking like they do this, get fraud in this, they profession. Study the balls, no dialogue, just pay attention. You niggas won't respect, you earn it, cause I don't give it. Swag up a class with a hood, persona with it. Connected in places, you need permission just to visit. How you number one and your music ain't never mentioned. See you swerving in traffic, you ain't living how you spittin'. You already gangs and gang, you should get with it. Can't get a business official out Delaware, remix good.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, the pussies they never there.
I'm with my little brother Downs, they bout to let Ali Mo go. You already gang, you already know, yo. Champagne, campaign, uniform, polo. Last name, cocaine, Poppy call me Coco. Cause he know when niggas say close to the Tony like Manolo. You know me, you could get it by the OZ for the Lolo. Yeah, I'm heavy here, I'm out Delaware, I'm everywhere. P-A-B-K, M-I-A, they love me there. We fucking there, get a telly there. If they hungry there, let's get money there. Chewing like a gummy bear, never scared. Hey, my heavy hair, I'm out Delaware, you could catch me there, you already, yeah.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never there.
This is where we be at, you already. Some places where that D at, my swagger make you relax. You already gang, I don't think you wanna see that. Men in my city, they agree, I don't see that. Haters, bunch of frauds and perpetrators. Broke now, won't be broker even later. I'm the coach, you niggas just a bunch of players. Real deal, Holyfield hooking. Rap like a vet, but I'm an all-star rookie. Scratch that, I'm nothing like these rap cats with these rap raps. Lying about they trap, this is where we at, scrap. We everywhere, and where you from, we heavy there. You already.
I'm out Delaware, my niggas is heavy there. 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 Talking they looking for me, them pussies they never there.
Fuck it up, big. Fuck it up, big. You already?
Hey, what, gentlemen? It's all about the Rude in Speech Vidcast. Live on Facebook and YouTube every Friday and Saturday night, right? The Organize This Talk Vidcast. Check it out. Delaware, stand up.
All right, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? This is Rude in Speech Vidcast. And we're here to, Salaki, y'all, my voice is kind of going a little bit. I was, you know, getting a little hard out at camp today.
You gave them all you got.
Yeah. So, all right, we got Nahalia in the building. What's going on, Nahalia? Yeah. All right, so one of the things, man, we wanted to get to and tonight was talking about Black History Month. Salaki, sorry, I cannot.
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay. You know, one of the things we wanted to talk about tonight was Black History Month and how, you know, Black History Month at this point shouldn't be a month that we should be celebrating in a sense of not the things that, you know, our people have done. Not those things. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, just the idea of, you know, and just the idea of Black History Month, where it's a time where we celebrate, you know, all of the wonderful things that we contributed to America that we didn't benefit off of. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the, so like I said.
No, I was just saying exactly. I'm okay.
You know, and that's what we're talking about. You know, oh, I'm sorry, Salaki.
No, go ahead. I don't say
and
no.
so, you know, and this is why, you know, Black History Month should be a month where we should be strategizing and we should be focusing on where we've came from and where we got to go. It shouldn't be a month where we just straight up just celebrating all the wonderful things that George Washington Carver did with a peanut. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't be celebrating peanut butter.
Yeah, celebrating Jiffy.
Right. And so this is, this is why, you know, it was so relevant for us to talk about that today while we was at camp, because a lot of our people, you know, it's like they never heard that before. You know what I'm saying? Like, to hear somebody say that you shouldn't celebrate Black History Month is you know, it's weird, you know what I'm saying, to the, you know, a person's psyche, because they like, wait a minute, hold on, we should be celebrating. But then it's like, okay, well, what do we actually benefit from? You know, all the wonderful things that we've done in this country and that we've contributed to this place, it's always been for the benefit of the oppressor. Right. And everybody has always benefited off of the hard work and sweat that we've put in. So we gotta, and just the very idea of Black History Month is like, it's condescending in a sense where, you know, it's something that the oppressor gives us to make us feel good about being Black, you know. So they'll allow us to have that 1 month where we can embrace being Black, right. but then for the rest of the year, we got to be all about diversity, right? You know, and so it's definitely it definitely weighs on the psyche of our people, and it's definitely something that we should definitely at this point change. You know, if I could, just a short story, if I may, sir. You know, at my slavery, right? They got this lady from corporate. She basically called all the Black people. Mm-hmm. She called.
I'm assuming this is a white lady.
No, she's Black. Okay. So they got the Black lady to call around to the Black people and ask them to do a 3-minute video about what Black History Month means to you. And
so where is the video going to go?
Well, the video is going to go up on the website for the company. Okay. And where they're going to basically focus on Black History Month and the Black workers and what it means to them. And now some people denied it, right? But then there was some people that said that they would do it. And one of the sisters, she had called me and said, hey, I told him that I would do it. What do you think I should do? And I said, you know, basically it's racist as hell. You know what I'm saying? For them to even go to Black people and ask them to even do something like that, because they don't go to white people and say, hey, what do you feel? Give us a 3-minute video about how you feel about July 4th or the independence of America or, you know, Christmas or anything like that. But it just shows like how they feel at this point in time that they can still, you know, come at us with, you know, just idiotic, you know, ideas that are just so tasteless, you know, right, lackluster, all that, that they would come to us. And I said, if you do a video like that about all the wonderful things Black History Month, and then you might as well just tell them to give you a bucket of chicken and put some watermelon. Yeah, put some watermelon in the video, because it's racist as hell, and they're using the Black people in the company to make them appear to other companies and other people that they're not racist.
That's all they're trying to do. It's not that somebody doing something like that. It's not because they actually care about Black History Month or care about Black people. They just want to appear to care. Right. And the problem is, you know, the oppressor always tries to find a way to make it seem like he cares about other people, mm-hmm. but he always fumbles it, because it always just becomes plain to see that he's doing it just because he wants to gain some type of money from it, mm-hmm. some type of acceptance. Right. And then that's all your job of doing. And that's all right. A lot of major companies in the country do. Mm-hmm. They do the same thing with gay people. Mm-hmm. They, every time, I think they got a gay month now too. And the whole gay month, everything is a rainbow. Mm-hmm. Whole Black History Month, everything is Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman. Right. Because they just want to, they want to appear to care, because they know if we think they care, mm-hmm. we're more likely to support their business. Mm-hmm. So all of it is just a ploy, another way to make some money from somebody.
Sir, it's like, you know, it's so crazy, like how, you know, they just look at us like children in this place, you know, where they'll give us a Black History Month at this late in the game. Like our people are still celebrating like we got to win somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, and with this lecture that's coming up, you know, it helped me. I actually, you know, studied a lot and deep into like our position that's been, you know, that we've occupied since we've been here in slavery. And since we've been here in slavery, it has not changed. Our position with the oppressor hasn't changed because it's like we've always occupied that same position of being on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And even with people that come over to this country from other countries that have not even lived over here in, you know, as long as we have. I mean, we have hundreds of years over here and, you know, generations of people over here, and they're still better off than we are. So if you look at Black History Month and you look at, okay, well, where have we gone? Where have we gone from where we've been? And you'll find out that we haven't gone anywhere. Now, granted, we have had, you know, cosmetic little upgrades here and there, you know what I mean, along the way, you know, allowing people to vote and different things like that. But even allowing us to vote is not a big thing. It's like we seem to think that, like, okay, because they told us we can't do it, we should do it. So it's like, if they told us that you shouldn't marry another man, a man shouldn't marry a man, that don't mean we should do it.
Exactly.
Just because they told us, like,
Right.
You know, or they say, well, you can't marry a white. If you Black, you can't marry a white woman. We shouldn't want to do it just because they told us we couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so this is why, like, Black History Month, and this is why it was so necessary for us to have this lecture in Black History Month, because it fits right into everything that's going on right now with our people, and this is why we're doing this, so that, you know, our people can understand that this is a time where we should be analyzing where we've come from and where we're at now. And you can get that here in the ISUPK because we constantly analyzing our situation. Every night that we come to class, the generals is analyzing our situation. Every Monday, Command General Yohana is doing it. General Hyman, all the generals is doing it. And when you do that analysis on where you're at now, then you can strategize what's the best way for us to move forward from where we're at now. But otherwise, if we just celebrate and don't analyze nothing, then we're going to keep continuing to stay in the same spot, and nothing ever is going to change. Right.
And the to me, you know, one of the biggest failures of Black History Month is that there's many things wrong with it. One of the biggest things to me is that, in my opinion, is that all the people that are promoted on Black History Month or celebrated typically only did things to advance American culture as a whole, but did little to advance Black people as a whole.
Right.
All they did was, you know, was branch into the American lifestyle and branch into mainly white acceptance.
Right.
And that's the thing that we in the Black community have learned to cherish, is that simply being accepted by white people or being allowed in a white space is worthy of praise, as if being in a white space means something. Right. Or just being over there with them people, you know, gives you more value than being over there with your own people. Mm-hmm. Like Jackie Robinson, he was the first Black man to play in Major League Baseball, as if the Negro League wasn't good enough.
Right.
As in a league that was outside of the predominant white league,
right,
wasn't worthy. You can only be notable or famous if you were at that time work your way into the white league.
Right.
And that's all Black history is showing. It's showing you what they want you to do in order to be accepted by them. Mm-hmm. And they want you to fight and scramble, and you get called nigga and get a banana thrown in your face, so you can be accepted by them. Mm-hmm. And then that's all Black history teaches you. It reinforces to Black people every month that the only way that you can become anything special, or anything notable, or anybody famous historically is by being accepted by white culture. Mm-hmm. And being accepted by white culture does not give you true value.
Right.
You can be valuable and only be accepted by your own people.
If I may, because I seen this video, I seen this commercial talking about, Black conservatives support Black History Month. And I'm like, black conservatives, like, okay, what are you conserving? Like, like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what are you conserving? I can understand what, you know, the oppressor's conserving because, you know, he's looking at it like, okay, I want to conserve my way of life, right? Because my way of life is the values that I was brought up on. And these values tells me that I should not support, you know, abortion. I should not support, you know, gay marriage. I said, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like I can see why they would want to conserve their way of life of being in control and black people being on the bottom, Hispanics being on the bottom.
Are you saying what is a black conservative? What are they conserving?
Right. What are you conserving? Are you conserving wealth, power? Because if you're not conserving wealth, power, you know, political structure, you know, military structure, any of those, you know, things that would be the intricate part of a nation of people, then what are you talking about?
The problem with black conservatives, like I'm saying, is that they think, or really anybody that's heavy into supporting a political party as a black person, all they want to do is find a way to be for black people. Oh, no, sorry, this is a better way to put it. Most people, they think through that political party, they'll be able to advance black people, have black people become richer, more successful, more accepted, less violence. That's how they think is going to happen. But the problem is that in itself just doesn't work. And I think in their mind they think that at least that every black person should be a Republican. Well, if you're a Democrat, you think every black person should be a Democrat because through this we'll find some type of you know, remedy to all our problems in our community. But the problem is, at best, you're gonna find personal success. At best, you're gonna become the next mayor. You're gonna be the next president. But likely all the things that you're doing in that political sphere is not going to do anything to help the masses of black people.
Right.
It's not.
You know, like, cause like, okay, one thing I've seen is like, you know, just by like studying is like, you know, our leadership never put like anything in place that would protect us if integration ever fell apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if the political system fell apart. So it's like, what provisions do we have in place to protect us? You know, I seen where it's a book called oh man, I can't think of the book name. It's an audio book I was listening to. When the integration can only really like maybe I might be jumping subjects here, but you know, with black conservatives is like, you know, it's kind of like what they're saying is like a black conservative that's like supports Donald Trump is like their job is to say that he's not racist. like
that's what they're there for.
That comes along with supporting him. Like, yeah, he's not racist. He's not racist. He's not racist. But then, you know, you got the liberals who basically are, you know, there to me are just like covert with racism. Like they don't ever really want to, you know, level the playing field. Right. You know, they always want to, they don't really want to, you know, make black people equal, you know, like, because like, if you understand the oppressor, then you can understand that the oppressor can't function in a society that's equal. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why he constantly has to be, you know, over everybody and go to other countries and take them over because he can't operate in a system that's equal. You know what I'm saying? So for us to even try to, you know, get that equality is like ridiculous. Like the white man, like the oppressor, you know, before he makes anything equal with, you know, politics or anything like that, he'll burn this place to the ground.
He'll have no America.
Right. And then Donald Trump will just be the president of a trash pile.
A bonfire. Before that, turn all this shit up before you be equal with you. That's real shit though.
Like, sir, before
they'll not have a country before they be equal.
They'll be he'd be the president of a trash heap.
The trash heap.
Before they put some black dollars in black hands, no, some green dollars in black hands.
Some green dollars in black hands. Green dollars in black hands.
Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man. So what's up with the baby?
The baby. Look at the nigga, the baby. Shit.
I kind of know about this story.
Everybody know about this shit.
Danny Lay. Danny Lay.
Danny Lay?
Yeah, Danny Lay.
But back a few months ago, we talked about this on the show too. But back a few months ago, the baby got in an altercation with his wife on Instagram Live. He said some disrespectful things to his woman that may or may not have been warranted. That's kind of besides the point.
Mm-hmm.
And her brother, technically, I guess you could say it's technically his his brother-in-law.
Right.
Her brother was upset about the things he said, the things he was doing, and he like threatened to fight him when he see him. You know, usual nigga shit niggas do. You know, get on Instagram and tell you how they gonna punch you in the face and knock you out and all types of stupid shit.
Right.
Like that. So he threatened him after the whole situation. Now I guess fast forward to February. Mm-hmm. They was at the bowling alley. I don't know if it was a park. I don't know what was going on, but they was at the bowling alley, and it seemed like, according to what the guy was saying, that he was trying to talk to the baby, man to man, one-on-one, to hash out their issues and disagreements. And the baby did what he does and exacted violence upon the brother, and him and the security guards beat him up. But it was funny because they was fighting on the bowling alley. Mm-hmm. I remember Cam Tower was saying that was the worst place you could fight in the entire bowling alley. Yeah, they could have fought like right by the alley. Mm-hmm. They could have fought like in the back where the shoes be at, with the carpet in the bathroom. Where they fought on the literal lanes,
where the wax is,
slipping and sliding like they were fighting on ice.
Right on the wax. Right. And see,
he swung a nigga once, and after that it was just a bunch of slipping and sliding and trying to fight, really.
Right. Because he thought that he was gonna be able to come up and whatever and go man to man with him, but you remember, you dealing with a celebrity.
I think he was saying that this may or may not be true, but he was saying that he was just trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's kind of weird. It's hard to come to that after you already said you wanted to fight me online.
Concert, because remember, the baby is I would say pretty socially conscious about Instagram and viral moments. Right. Yeah. And so I'm pretty sure that he knew, like, okay, I'm going to take this viral moment over him and not give him the chance to get the viral moment on me. Because if he would have tried to talk to him and dude would have just punched him in the face, that would have been all over TikTok, all over everything. Getting embarrassed. Right. So it's like, okay, I'd rather embarrass you than you embarrass me. So I'm gonna take this viral moment and I'm gonna pop on you first, and then let my security just scrub the ground with you. Yeah. I would have did the same thing.
He would have did it. So then if the nigga, if he was in his position, if he was that famous or whatever.
Yeah, if I was that famous, my security's gonna beat your ass.
But he isn't. They at the bowling alley. They in public. They had a bunch of people around him. It wasn't like it was. It wasn't like it was a place where he did have his security with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure the guy wasn't really going to do anything right there. He would have to be awful bold to be the first one to throw a punch in that situation.
If I may, sir, because
I'm just saying, couldn't there be another way that the baby handled it? Couldn't he have just, at least, maybe he didn't want to go off to the side, but could he at least just talk to the nigga right there in front of the bowling alley? Like, I certain things I don't know about. I don't know what was said. I don't know if the cat said he was going to do something to him in front of his face. I don't know. I'm just saying. Huh?
He did. Well, if I may, I didn't mean to cut you off, but he had videos that I've seen where he said, when I see you, it's on.
I know the videos, and I know that's why I know the videos. But the problem is, we all know niggas be selling wolf tickets online all the time. Yeah. They on the internet threatening you because it's easy to threaten somebody on the internet. Mm-hmm. But when they get in front of your face, they want to talk to you and hash things out and be brothers and friends.
Right, but
so I'm just saying, isn't it a possibility that maybe it was a better way that the brother could have handled it, given that the guy actually in that moment probably did not want to fight?
I'm not. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because it's more so like entertainment and stuff like that. Like they're in that lane. But like just say if it was like you and somebody was talking trash, like, yeah, when I see you, Captain Ariya, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And we at the bowling alley, and he walks up to you, and you know me knowing you, and I know what type of person you are, and you pop on him, we gonna mollywop.
Okay, yeah, of course. If I decide to do that, I'm just saying, Is that the only option? Is really what I'm saying.
No.
Is that the only option?
The option that he did have
Is that the only option?
Is to stay out of their business. To stay out
I'm talking about the baby in that moment. His options. Of course, the guy, there's a lot of shit he shouldn't have did. The brother-in-law, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the baby, given that scenario, somebody walk up to you that talk shit to you online. It is your woman's brother. So it's not like some random guy that you really had no real connection to.
Right.
You are there in public with your security guards are there. It's not like you really in any danger, really.
Right.
You know.
Well, but if I may, remember the baby has an image.
He doesn't.
He has a gangster nigga image.
He has I whoop your ass no matter what.
Yeah.
I kill you, I shoot you.
I'm down for I'm ready for smoke.
I really don't care about.
Yeah, I'm ready for smoke.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So he's not the average brother. Like say if a regular brother in the hood, and you be like, yeah, you mess with my sister. You talking trash to my sister. I'm gonna beat you up. Nah, because this dude has security with him. And that's paid security, and they're going to stomp a mud hole in your behind because they get paid to do that.
A mud hole.
They get paid to stomp a mud hole.
Yes, paid to fuck niggas up.
Right, that's what they get paid for. So when they see you pop, when they see the baby pop,
they have no choice.
Now I can justify my check.
Yeah, I can actually whoop somebody ass today. Instead of sitting around looking tough.
Now I can justify this check.
I'm gonna really get my money this day.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah,
this is what I've been waiting for.
Them niggas that work security really want to fight somebody. They act like they try to maintain the peace and safety. Y'all niggas want to fight.
Right, because
you ever been in a club and shit, you can tell the security is itching to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Looking for a reason to fight.
Right, because
sometimes you run the security guards like that.
Because he's bringing you on because they, somebody else that he dealt with like, yo, you should bring him on as security. Yo, he this dude right here, yeah, he official. He got hands. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right. So every single night that you are following the baby around to clubs and stuff like that, at the end of the night, he like 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. You know what I mean? Yeah. 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87. Boom. Right. $700 a night.
Probably more than that.
Right, more than that.
Probably pay more than that.
Right. So $1,000 a night. Boom. $1,000 a night. Boom. $1,000 a night. And you haven't been able to show them what you really can do because nobody really tested the waters.
Yeah, nobody. The shit like that is rare. Really.
So now when you get a chance to test the waters, nigga, give me that hair. Give me that hair. You going down with the bowling ball. I'm going to put you where the bowling balls go.
He's gonna put it where the bowling balls go.
I'm gonna put you where the bowling balls go. I will put you where the bowling balls go because now it's my chance to make,
where the bowling balls go.
Yeah, now it's my chance to really show and justify my check.
Yeah, I get all that, and I get why the baby would do. I get the whole. This is really my whole opinion on that. I get the whole tough guy shit. I get the whole he was talking shit online, so I had to beat his ass because he was talking all that shit. So it was on site and all that tough guy shit. Niggas like to talk, but niggas cannot. I know black people won't be able to get anywhere if we can't
talk it out.
Yes, if we can't figure out solve our issues. If we can only solve issues with violence,
right?
If we can't never have a conversation peacefully, niggas do it. I'm just saying, but there's so many times where you could have not punched him in the face, you could have not killed him easily, and you decided to kill him or punch him in the face and whip his ass and embarrass him online. Mm-hmm. Your brother-in-law. When you really didn't have to do that. I'm just saying, niggas as a whole, I get the tough guy shit. I get the whole it's on site. I get he was talking shit online. I get all that. I get, maybe he had it coming, all that bullshit. But realistically, and as a bigger whole, niggas will never be able to get nowhere if we ain't willing to solve issues with something else besides violence.
Right.
And it's be hard for me to condone shit like that. But I get it. Like I said, I get it. I get why he did it. I get why it would be tempting to do it. You know what I'm saying? I get why niggas might make a mistake like that. But it's like, you see shit like that, and it's like, we talking about people with money. People with money and influence, like you doing the same shit any nigga from anywhere would have done.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's like all this money and success and influence don't give you no other avenue besides the average person.
Right, because some people are just beyond talking. Like some people, they just need that to get hit with a bowling ball.
I don't know. Like I said, it could be more.
No, but I know what you're saying though. Like
it could be more to the situation than I know.
Yeah, unless because like social media has a lot to play with it. Cause
that also has a part to do because nobody want to get embarrassed online.
Right. If this brother could take if he could punch the baby in the face and knock him out and get it on camera, then and start his record career, start his rap career, he would. He
definitely would.
So
I think that's why he's doing all this. I think he's doing all this shit to start. I think he's doing all this beef and shit so he can. He probably make some type of music. He do something. I bet that nigga do something that's like he don't. I bet he don't just got a regular job.
Right.
He draw or do something, and I think he's trying to promote it. do this little beef with the baby.
Right. And so
I was kind of okay. I don't know what they was doing at the bowling alley, but I was kind of because you watched the video where they was fighting. It's a nigga off to the side on the lanes with a camera recording the ass whooping. So that made me think like, this shit like not staged, but like obviously they was really fighting. But it was more like are they beefing on purpose so they can
or let me get this good because remember the baby.
Like I said, it just could have happened to be a nigga with a camera because I'm sure he got cameras with him all the time.
The baby is. I'm sorry.
So good.
No, the baby is that because he always has a camera following him all the time.
Yeah,
because he documents everything that he do. So then he has, so that person's with that camera. Because if you notice, like a lot of his videos that come out, they have like different shots of all over the
B-roll of him just doing shit.
Yeah, B-roll. Yeah, right, concert. So that's actually that's really dope. Actually, to have somebody following you all the time, so that you always can show because like even if they go to court, like they can show that this dude came up to him or whatever. But at the same time, like you said, sir, like we should be able to talk it out, and we should be able to get those beefs taken care of. But at the same time, you also got to understand, and I had to learn this lesson myself. Even with my daughter myself. Is that in certain situations you just gotta kind of just stay out of it. You know what I mean? True. Like I get it, you trying to defend your sister's honor, but at the same time, you'll get mollywopped.
She's still gonna fuck with him.
She'll go, yes, but trust me, I guarantee you, the baby was, had one leg over here and one leg over there, and she was, screaming his name, because
the baby,
right?
You like the baby? I wonder if she say his whole name,
like the baby.
Did she say the baby or did she call him baby? I wonder.
That baby,
Mr. the baby,
right?
Mr. Baby.
So while he was trying to defend her honor. She still has sex with him.
Definitely.
So maybe it might be a good idea for you to just mind your business.
Yeah, I know that's true too. A lot of them domestic disputes, and this shit was barely. I don't think he even put her hand. I think she put her hands on him.
Right, and then maybe try to use, maybe try to get with, the brother and the baby, and maybe try to use it to maybe leverage your career, at the same time. Like, look, okay, I know you with my sister or whatever, but I don't give a fuck about what the hell y'all got going on. But look,
I need this feature.
I need this feature, and then he might be more inclined to do it.
Yeah, he might be like, fighting them and arguing them.
Yeah, he might be more inclined to do it.
Yeah. I would say that though. Most of these domestic disputes is not worth, the brother or the sister getting involved because you're gonna fight for your brother or sister. You're gonna fight and risk your life and risk jail time for somebody because they getting beat or they getting abused, and then the woman gonna turn right back around and be with them the next day. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times it's not really worth the issue.
Correct. Yeah, so these and hopefully, man, y'all brothers, man, that's been rocking out with us, man. Zaria Love,
rocking with us hard.
Award, man, Trooper Nahalia, you know what I'm saying, Big Name, you know what I'm saying. Big shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying. I just hope y'all brothers, man, y'all sisters, man, stay strong. Get up in this truth and stop playing with it and get serious and get your feet in that soil, man, so you can be that brother that can have that tree or that sister that can have that tree. Maybe you can bring some more sisters in here. Who knows? Only the Lord knows. But whatever it is, make sure you do it and hold the line. You know what I mean? Shout out to General Hodge. Hold that line, you know what I mean? Howard, you know what I'm talking about. Hold that line and be strong with it, you know what I'm saying? And don't give up, because when a lot of brothers give up and a lot of sisters give up, you know what I mean? That's their luxury. But remember, you don't have that same luxury as those brothers that can, you know, fall off, and sisters that can fall off and, you know, whenever they want to. You don't have that same luxury like they do. You don't have that luxury. Your luxury, you have to stay strong. You have to hold that sword no matter what's going on in your life. And you got to always stay down, man, and represent for the Most High. Other than that, you just in the wrong place if you feel any other way, you know, other than that. You know what I'm saying?
There's not a place. It's not a place for the double-minded. You gotta just pick a side and choose it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be all, you know, conflicted in your feelings and conflicted in what's right and what's wrong. You gotta know what you know to believe is right, and know what you know to believe is wrong, and stand on it.
Right, that's right.
In or out. Just pick one, but you can't do both. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't play both sides. You got to pick a side. It don't matter to most of us. It matters, you know, we just hope that most people pick to be on the right, our side.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be on the other side, do that. If you're gonna be on this side, do that.
That's right, man. You know, we got a lecture coming up February 26th. Make sure y'all check it out. February 26th at 4:00. All right, Nahal, yeah, get with me. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? The tickets are for a $20 donation award. Get down here in the building, man.
20 bones.
If your rib can cook some of that good curry chicken, tell her to bring some. All right. You know what I'm saying? Come on down. You know what I mean? And you know, get in the lecture, man. Look, straight up with y'all, it's not about the bread. You know, it's really not about the bread. It's about you getting in there and learning something and bringing whoever you can bring. Bring as many people as you can bring. You know what I'm saying? If they all don't have the money, don't even sweat it. Just still bring them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody will be turned away from this lecture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody will be turned away. We are here to make sure that our brothers and sisters get this information. You know what I'm saying? We already working on the next lecture. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the next lecture we're going to do black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So we got everything set up. So if you need any information, you can call 302-467-8837. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you know, you can get all the information. If you can't make it to this lecture, it will be televised on Facebook and where else? Facebook, and it might be Patreon, but either way, we'll let you know, like getting up like 2 weeks before the event, and you know, it's gonna be dope. So if you can be here, be here. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna do it like that. You know what I mean? It's like I said.
So all right, yeah, be out there. You know what I'm saying? These brothers putting together an amazing lecture for what I'm hearing. It sounds like it's gonna be an amazing event. There's gonna be other things surrounded around the lecture. There's gonna be food, drinks. I think we're gonna have a few special guest performances.
Yeah, we got a performance.
I think it's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a lecture, but you know they throwing all the dressing on it around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For all you non-learning niggas like myself that don't, you know, all book smart, just come in there and enjoy yourself and do it for the brotherhood. You know, for the sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? Do it to support, and you know you'll learn something on the back end too.
Right, you definitely gonna learn. Bagabawa, I see you, Bagabawa, man. Yeah, get down here to the lecture, man. Women. Wait, I don't know exactly what city you in, Bagabawa, but I do see you.
Bagabawa, that's he's from DC.
Okay, DC. All right, get up here. All right, we in the DMV.
About 2 hours.
Yeah, we in the DMV. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, right?
No.
What? That's the DMV, right?
No,
Delaware,
DC.
Maryland, Virginia.
Nigga said DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Oh, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Okay. All right, Bagabawa, still get up here.
Get up here.
You 2 hours away. Let's
He
go.
about 2 hours. He ain't no time.
Huh? Yeah,
He about 2 hours.
That's like from here to New York.
Yeah.
New York can't coming down. All right, Nahalia, yeah, I got you 2 tickets too, Nahalia, I got you. So, you know, I can just hit me up. I can drop them off at your crib so you be good to go, all right? And everybody else, man, look, if you out of the zone and you want to still, you know, if you still want to donate, I'm going to put my Cash App in here for y'all. So you can send some, you know, you can send a brother or sister there that don't have the money, all right? That's my Cash App. All right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm Tazai Wan.
It's Captain Aria.
Yeah, and we at Rude and Speech, man. Make sure y'all like, share. Look, share this joint to all the groups that you in. Look, man, it's free to do that. It only going to take a couple of seconds, all right? And we're going to get out of here, all right? Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to y'all because y'all the real winners, man, for rocking out with us tonight.
The water.
Y'all already know what it is, man.
Appreciate it.
You already know it. Yeah, so we're going to at least take you out to a song. Hold on, let me see which one I want to take them out to, man. Salakia. Okay, yeah, it can only be this one.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. As if they make the wrong move and coast shit. You see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the boat. They see me, they like, ooh, chemo shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on stopping, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coast shit. As if they make the wrong move and coast shit. One way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you do in life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we something authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that